Today I'm going to talk to you a bit about recycling bonsai soil. This is a question that has been asked to me often. Recycling bonsai is in many ways essential, but it needs to be done with caution. Now, the first stage after collecting is to blend it together with leaf mulch or bark mulch. The mix is then composted for about a year. The following year, we will recycle it. We will tend to spread it out and dry it like I have here. It's fairly dry at the moment, so it's easy to sieve. It's important to dry it out so we can sieve it. I use a 15-inch sieve with three grades of mesh. We have the 9 mm sieve, we have the 3 mm sieve, we have the 6 mm. These three help me grade the soil to the size that I need. A quick rundown of how we recycle. The first step is to use the medium mesh, the 6 mm sieve, to help me sieve the soil. And then I sieve the soil out by rapidly shaking from side to side so that the fines fall through the sieve. What is left is tipped into the second tray. So anything above 6 mm goes into the second tray. When you are sieving, make sure that you do not put too much material into the tray, as it becomes heavy to sieve and the fines tend not to come out through much easier. If you have a lot of vegetative waste in the tray like I do here, remove it into the green recycling area. That way what you have is room to work and the soil sieves properly. Here we even have earthworms we can see coming out of the soil as we sieve. The earthworms help enrich the soil that we have. They break down all the organic matter and make it available for the bonsai. Earthworm cast is full of humic and fulvic acid, which in turn enrich the soil even further. They help the bonsai with building up a great root system, which in turn builds up a lot of fine branching and the tree's resistance to pest and disease. Traditional bonsai growing medium is often heat treated to make it sterile. Unfortunately, the very same process also makes the soil infertile, as it burns away all organic matter, including helpful microcongeal fungi and humic products. During the composting, I often add old iron nails and washers into the mulch, as it helps enrich the bonsai soil. The iron helps with plant chlorophyll, it helps with oxygen distribution in the plant, and it gives the bonsai its lush green foliage. One of the things about recycling bonsai soil is that you tend to get a lot more finer grade soil than coarser grade soil. That's okay though, as we tend to use the finer grade soils more than we do the coarser grade soil. I use the fine grade soils for deciduous bonsai and the coarser grade soils for bonsais that need a more drier soil condition, like pines for example. We carry on sifting out the soil. Oh, there we are. We have two trays of fines. I will let these dry out a bit more before sifting this batch further. I will try and extract the 3 to 6 mm from here later on. While the finer grades are drying out a bit more, I will sift out the coarser material from tray 2. I use the 9 mm mesh to sift out any material that is larger than 9 mm, so that what is left in the tray is the growing medium that is between 6 mm and 9 mm. This grade is ideal for bonsai that require a better draining soil and a drier growing medium. All the particle above 9 mm is discarded. So now that we've covered all the 6 to 9 mm medium, I will let it dry out in the sun. I will then turn my attention back to the finer soil and sift it. Sifting the fines. So I will take out the. So now the fines have dried out a bit more. We can further screen out the fines. I will use the 3 mm sieve to remove all particles finer than 3 mm, which will leave me with particles that are between 3 mm and 6 mm. As before, remember that while loading the sieve, do not put too much uh, soil into the sieve, as it makes it much more difficult to sieve. If you see any large vegetative particles or iron wire or plastic or whatever, just remove it from the sieve and well, carry on sieving till you have finished the entire batch of fines. What you will left with is um, the 3 to 6 mm soil. That is what we tend to use by far in the largest quantities. In summary, collect the repotting materials, blend with leaf or bark mulch, store in a composter for a year, let the bugs or microcongeal fungi and earthworms do their job, and then in the second year, you can sieve and grade out the material to collect your 3 to 6 mm and your 6 to 9 mm, and discard anything that is below 3 mm and anything that is above 9 mm. And that's basically how you would recycle your bonsai repotting soil. If you would like me to do a particular video, please put it in the comments below. And if you did like it, the video, give me a thumbs up below. And don't forget to subscribe as we regularly do new videos. And we'd love to have you back. Thank you for watching. This is Mark De Cruz of Market Bonsai signing out. And we hope to see you again soon.